All right, so the Marquise Brown injury fallout. This could be a decent hit for anybody who owns fantasy football stock in Marquise Brown. This is the Fantasy Sports Boss. Make sure you hit the subscribe and notification button. Just wrapping up the day, week 6 Sunday, and Brown exited the game with an injured foot. He left the stadium in a walking boot. Now, x-rays were negative, but more tests are going to be done on Monday. And with the Cardinals playing Thursday against the New Orleans Saints, there's almost no chance that Brown's going to have enough time to get ready for that game. So Brown probably is going to be out for week 7. And that's a huge hit because he's just been absolute money, especially in PPR leagues, over the last month or so. And with the Cardinals falling behind in the majority of the games this season, they've had to go very pass heavy, and that's really aligned perfectly with Brown as a prime PPR asset. So what happens Thursday if Brown's out? Well, for one thing, Rondale Moore is definitely going to see a lot more targets. And it also coincides with the fact that DeAndre Hopkins comes off the PED suspension. Now, there certainly could be some rust, but DeAndre Hopkins, former perennial Pro Bowler, you're right out of the gate, he could be certainly be a very good wide receiver too, for anybody who's been waiting this whole time for Hopkins to come back. And then there's Zach Ertz. Every week this season, he's had double-digit points, fantasy football points, and that will probably continue on Thursday. Ertz is just a trusted outlet for quarterback Kyler Murray. He was last season when he came over by trade, and he will be throughout the rest of the season. To have a fantasy football tight end with double-digit fantasy points, not every single week, not named Mark Andrews and Travis Kelce, that certainly is impressive, and that's where Ertz is. So again, hit the subscribe, hit the notification button, check in for more updates on this later on today.